Hello, stargazers and night sky enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel, where tonight we're diving into the celestial wonders visible in the evening sky. Whether you're an amateur astronomer or just love looking up at the stars, this video will guide you through identifying planets, stars, and other phenomena you can spot tonight. So grab your telescope or just your curiosity, and let's explore the cosmos together. Tonight's sky offers a brilliant display of planets. You'll be able to spot Venus shining brightly in the western sky just after sunset. As the evening progresses, look for Jupiter rising in the east, easily identifiable by its bright, consistent glow. Mars and Saturn may also make an appearance, each with their distinct colors, Mars with its fiery red and Saturn with its subtle yellow hue. The moon is in its waxing gibbous phase tonight, providing a spectacular view of its craters and seas with even a basic telescope or a good pair of binoculars. The increased illumination will help highlight features like the Tycho crater and the Sea of Tranquility. It's an excellent opportunity for photography or just peaceful moon gazing. Among the constellations, look for Leo, the lion in the western sky, easily identifiable by its hook-shaped pattern resembling a backward question mark. Another highlight is Ursa Major to the north. Not only can you spot the Big Dipper, but you may also catch a glimpse of the Little Dipper if skies are clear. If you're lucky, tonight might also feature the remnants of a recent meteor shower. While the peak might have passed, you can still catch sight of some stray meteors streaking across the sky. Keep your eyes peeled for any unexpected comets as well. These celestial visitors can often be spotted with the naked eye or a small telescope. For those interested in capturing tonight's sky, remember a few key tips. Use a tripod to stabilize your camera. Employ a long exposure to let in enough light, and experiment with different settings to capture the perfect shot. Don't forget to bundle up and be patient. Night sky photography is as much about enjoying the moment as it is about the final result. One of the most exciting objects you can spot tonight is the International Space Station, ISS. It's the third brightest object in the sky and can often be seen moving steadily across the sky like a fast-moving star. The ISS doesn't blink or twinkle like a plane or star, making it easy to identify. To catch it, check the time it will be visible in your area using an ISS tracking app or website. It's a fascinating experience to know that astronauts are aboard, orbiting Earth as you watch it glide overhead. For those with more advanced telescopes, tonight's sky offers the chance to observe deep sky objects such as nebulae and galaxies. The Andromeda Galaxy, our nearest galactic neighbor, is faintly visible in the northeastern sky. It appears as a small, fuzzy patch of light. If you have a powerful telescope, you might even catch a glimpse of the Orion Nebula or the Pleiades star cluster. Both are stunning sights for seasoned stargazers. Tonight, if you're in an area with low light pollution, you can observe the Milky Way stretching across the sky like a faint, cloudy band. The Milky Way is our galaxy, and what you're seeing is the core, packed with billions of stars. To get the best view, look towards the southern sky after dark. It's truly humbling to witness this dense collection of stars, planets, and cosmic dust. Aside from the ISS, there are thousands of artificial satellites orbiting Earth. With the right timing, you can spot some of these as they reflect sunlight and create quick-moving bright points in the sky. Unlike stars, these satellites don't twinkle and often travel in straight lines. Apps like Heavens Above can help you track satellite passes for your location. If you're out just after sunset or before sunrise, keep an eye out for a faint triangular glow near the horizon. This is called zodiacal light, caused by sunlight scattering off interplanetary dust in the solar system. It's most visible in darker areas free from light pollution, and while it's subtle, it's an awe-inspiring reminder of the vast amount of cosmic dust surrounding our planet. Technology makes stargazing even more accessible. Apps like Starwalk, Sky Safari, or Stellarium allow you to point your phone at the sky and identify stars, planets, and constellations. These apps are fantastic for beginners and seasoned astronomers alike. They even alert you to events like eclipses or meteor showers, ensuring you never miss a moment. Stars are more than just twinkling lights. Understanding the science behind them can add depth to your stargazing experience. For example, did you know that the color of a star indicates its temperature? Blue stars are the hottest, while red stars are cooler. Tonight, try to notice the different star colors in the sky and see if you can spot the hottest ones. While many stars appear solitary, some of them are actually part of binary star systems, two stars orbiting each other. A good example of a binary star system is Albireo in the Cygnus constellation. Through a telescope, you can see the contrast between its bright yellow and blue stars. Tonight, see if you can spot any binary star systems. Some of tonight's visible constellations are part of the zodiac, the group of constellations associated with astrology. These include Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and others depending on the time of year. If you're familiar with your zodiac sign, try to find your constellation in the night sky tonight. The North Star Polaris is a reliable guide for navigating the night sky. It's located in the constellation Ursa Minor, at the end of the Little Dipper's handle. While it's not the brightest star, its position in the northern sky makes it a key point of reference for stargazers. Learn how to find Polaris tonight. It's a handy skill for future stargazing sessions. Star clusters are groups of stars bound together by gravity. One of the most famous clusters you can see tonight is the Pleiades, also known as the Seven Sisters. This open star cluster is located in the constellation Taurus. It's visible with the naked eye, but looks even more stunning through binoculars or telescope. If you live in a northern region, you might be lucky enough to spot the Aurora Borealis tonight. These colorful lights in the sky are caused by the interaction between solar winds and Earth's magnetic field. Check aurora forecasts to see if tonight is a good time for viewing this spectacular natural phenomenon. Not all stars shine with the same brightness. The brightness of a star as seen from Earth is called its apparent magnitude. Tonight, try to compare the brightness of different stars. For example, Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, has a magnitude of 1.46. The lower the number, the brighter the star appears. Occasionally, planets appear to align in the sky, creating a breathtaking view. Tonight, check to see if any planets are in conjunction, meaning they appear close to each other from Earth's perspective. While not a true alignment in space, planetary conjunctions are a beautiful sight and a reminder of the dynamic nature of our solar system. When stargazing, it's important to protect your night vision. Using a regular flashlight or your phone's bright screen can make it harder to see stars afterward. Instead, use a red light, which is gentler on your eyes and won't disrupt your ability to see in the dark. Many stargazing apps also have a red light mode. Stars, like everything in the universe, go through life cycles. Tonight, as you look at the stars, consider that some of them are billions of years old. Stars are born from clouds of gas, live as burning giants, and eventually collapse into white dwarfs, neutron stars, or black holes. Stargazing connects you to this cosmic life cycle. The moon's brightness can make it harder to see faint stars and celestial objects. Tonight, the moon's current phase might either enhance or hinder your view. If it's bright, focus on viewing the moon itself or planets. If the moon is dim or absent, enjoy the chance to see more distant stars and galaxies. In addition to binary stars, some stars appear as doubles when viewed from Earth, even though they are not physically close to each other in space. These optical doubles can be fun to discover with binoculars or a telescope. Albireo in Cygnus is a famous example, two stars that seem to sit together in the sky. When we look at the sky, it appears as though stars and planets are on a giant dome or sphere surrounding Earth. This is called the celestial sphere. Understanding this concept can help you better visualize the movement of stars and planets as they rise and set over the horizon. The clarity of tonight's sky depends heavily on atmospheric conditions. Factors like humidity, temperature, and pollution can cause a phenomenon known as seeing, where stars appear to twinkle or blur. For the clearest views, check your local weather for calm, cool nights, and low humidity. Tonight, you may find the stars are more stable and clearer if conditions are ideal. When you step outside tonight to stargaze, give your eyes about 20-30 minutes to adjust to the darkness. This process, called dark adaptation, allows your eyes to become more sensitive to dim light, helping you see fainter stars and celestial objects. Try to avoid looking at bright lights during this period to fully enjoy the night sky. In especially dark skies, far from city lights, you might see a faint, glowing band stretching across the horizon just after sunset or before dawn. This is the zodiacal light, caused by sunlight reflecting off dust particles in space. It's a rare and subtle phenomenon, but worth keeping an eye out for tonight if you're in a dark location. For those of you located in the southern hemisphere, tonight offers different constellations to explore. Look for the Southern Cross, a well-known constellation visible near the southern horizon. You might also spot the Magellanic Clouds, two satellite galaxies of the Milky Way, which are only visible from southern latitudes. If you're new to stargazing, the process of star hopping can help you find specific stars or constellations. Start by identifying a bright star or constellation you're familiar with, and then use it as a reference to locate nearby celestial objects. Tonight, you could use the bright star Vega in the Lyra constellation to hop your way to fainter stars. The celestial equator is an imaginary line that extends from Earth's equator into the sky. It divides the sky into northern and southern hemispheres. Tonight, as you stargaze, try to imagine this line stretching across the sky. Understanding its location can help you better navigate the constellations and track the movement of celestial bodies. The ecliptic is the path the sun, moon, and planets follow across the sky. Tonight, you can observe the ecliptic by tracking the movement of planets like Venus or Jupiter. This invisible line is where most of the major celestial bodies travel, making it a key reference point for stargazing. As Earth orbits the sun, its axial tilt affects the position of stars and constellations in the sky. This is why the stars you see tonight will be slightly different from those visible a few months ago. Learning how Earth's tilt affects the night sky can enhance your appreciation for the seasonal changes in stargazing. In the fall sky, one of the most recognizable asterisms is the Great Square of Pegasus. This large square-shaped pattern is easy to spot and serves as a guide for finding other constellations and deep sky objects. Tonight, look for the Great Square and use it to explore the surrounding regions of the sky. Did you know that a sidereal day is the time it takes for Earth to complete one full rotation relative to the stars, rather than the sun? This means the stars rise about 4 minutes earlier each night. Tonight, consider how the stars' movements are tied to Earth's sidereal rotation, offering you a slightly different view each evening. If you're using a high-powered telescope, tonight might be your chance to observe distant galaxies. Some of these galaxies are visible thanks to a phenomenon called gravitational lensing, where the gravity of a massive object, like a galaxy cluster, bends light from even more distant objects behind it. It's an awe-inspiring reminder of the scale of the universe. Not all stars shine with a constant brightness. Some, known as variable stars, change their brightness over time. One of the most famous variable stars is Algol, located in the Perseus constellation. Tonight, try to spot any variable stars and observe their shifts in brightness. These changes occur due to the star's internal processes or interactions with companion stars. When meteors streak across the sky, they leave behind glowing trails of ionized gas. These trails can last for a few seconds or even minutes. Tonight, if you see a meteor, keep watching its trail. Sometimes you'll see it drift or break apart before fading from view. It's a brief but magical phenomenon. For those in the southern hemisphere, the South Celestial Pole is your equivalent to the North Star. It's a point in the sky around which the stars seem to rotate. While there's no bright star marking this spot, like Polaris in the north, you can use the Southern Cross constellation to help locate it tonight. Time zones affect when you see celestial events. For instance, when someone on the east coast of the United States sees Venus rising, it will rise several hours later for someone on the west coast. Tonight, as you watch the stars, consider how your location on Earth's surface influences your perspective of the sky. The higher your altitude, the clearer and more stunning the night sky appears. If you're stargazing from a mountain or elevated area tonight, you'll benefit from less atmospheric interference and light pollution. This makes higher altitude locations perfect for observing faint objects like distant galaxies and nebulae. If you're into photography, tonight might be the perfect time to experiment with time-lapse videos of the night sky. Using a camera with long exposure settings, you can capture the movement of stars across the sky, creating a stunning video that shows the rotation of the Earth in fast motion. Give it a try. Many constellations are linked to ancient myths and legends. For instance, the constellation Orion is named after a hunter in Greek mythology. Tonight, as you observe the stars, think about the stories behind them and how different cultures around the world have interpreted the sky throughout history. While tonight's sky may be beautiful, some months offer better stargazing conditions than others. Winter, with its longer nights and crisp air, is ideal for stargazing, while summer's hazy, humid nights can make it harder to see faint stars. Plan future stargazing sessions around these seasonal variations. Though not happening tonight, a total lunar eclipse is one of the most stunning astronomical events. When Earth's shadow completely covers the moon, it turns a deep red color. Tonight, consider marking your calendar for the next lunar eclipse and preparing for this rare and breathtaking celestial event. The moon's phase can have a major impact on what you see in the night sky. A full moon brightens the sky and can wash out faint stars, while a new moon provides the darkest skies, ideal for deep sky observation. Tonight, if the moon is bright, focus on planets or the moon itself. If it's a new moon, take the chance to seek out distant galaxies and nebulae. The Summer Triangle is an asterism made up of 3 bright stars, Vega, Altair, and Deneb. Even though it's called the Summer Triangle, it's visible in the autumn sky as well. Tonight, look for these 3 stars near the zenith, the point directly overhead. It's an excellent starting point for finding other celestial objects. Stars are born in nebulae and evolve through various stages over millions or billions of years. Tonight, when you look up, realize that some of the stars you see are in different phases of their life cycles. For example, Betelgeuse in the constellation Orion is a red supergiant nearing the end of its life and may explode as a supernova in the near future. Opposition occurs when a planet is directly opposite the Sun from Earth's perspective, making it fully illuminated and visible all night long. Tonight, check if any planets are near opposition. When a planet is in this position, it's not only brighter, but also larger in the sky, offering the best viewing conditions. Like the moon, Venus goes through phases as seen from Earth. Tonight, you might be able to see Venus in one of its crescent phases if you have a telescope. These phases are caused by the changing angle of sunlight as Venus orbits the Sun, similar to the moon's phases. Iridium flares are brief flashes of light caused by the reflection of sunlight off the solar panels of Iridium communication satellites. These flares can be incredibly bright, lasting just a few seconds. Check an Iridium flare prediction tool to see if any flares are expected in your area tonight for a brief but brilliant show in the sky. The Sun's apparent path across the sky, known as the ecliptic, shifts slightly each day due to Earth's axial tilt. This affects the length of days and the position of the constellations over the seasons. Tonight, the Sun has set, but its path can help you understand why certain stars are visible now and others only appear during specific times of the year. The Andromeda Galaxy, the closest spiral galaxy to our Milky Way, is faintly visible to the naked eye on dark, clear nights. Located in the constellation Andromeda, it appears as a smudge of light. With binoculars or a small telescope, you'll get a better view of this neighboring galaxy, which is over 2 million light-years away. The colors of stars can tell you a lot about their temperature and life stage. Blue stars, like Rigel in the constellation Orion, are extremely hot and young, while red stars, like Betelgeuse, are cooler and nearing the end of their life. Tonight, try to distinguish between different star colors and learn what they reveal about each star. Throughout history, sailors and explorers have used stars for navigation. Polaris, the North Star, is one of the most famous navigation stars, helping travelers determine their direction. Tonight, practice finding Polaris and other navigational stars like Altair, Vega, and Sirius. It's a skill that connects us to the ancient practice of celestial navigation. Many cultures around the world have their own interpretations of the stars. In ancient Egypt, the constellation Orion was associated with Osiris, the god of the afterlife. In Chinese astronomy, the stars of the Big Dipper were part of a larger celestial dragon. Tonight, as you look up at the sky, think about the myths and stories these stars have inspired across different cultures. If you're in the southern hemisphere, the Milky Way looks a bit different from the view in the north. Tonight, take the opportunity to observe the southern Milky Way, where you might spot the bright regions of the Carina Nebula or the Tarantula Nebula. The southern sky is rich with star-forming regions and clusters that are more visible from below the equator. The moon doesn't always show us exactly the same face. Due to a slight wobble in its orbit, called libration, we can see slightly more of the moon's surface at different times. Tonight, try to observe any unusual features that are visible because of this subtle shift in perspective. While meteor showers have specific peak dates, you might still catch random meteors tonight. Welcome to Blessovia Science TV, where we take you on an exhilarating journey through the cosmos and unravel the mysteries of science. We are excited to offer you the opportunity to become a valued member of our ever-growing community of cosmic enthusiasts and knowledge seekers. Exclusive access to cosmic content. As a member of Blessovia Science TV, you will gain exclusive access to a treasure trove of cosmic content, including documentaries, interviews with leading scientists, space missions updates, and awe-inspiring visualizations of the universe, live Q, and sessions with experts. Your membership will grant you the chance to participate in live Q and sessions with renowned scientists, astronomers, and space explorers. Get your burning questions answered by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Embark on a journey that spans the cosmos and join us in unraveling the secrets of the universe. Become a Blessovia Science TV member today, and together we will reach for the stars. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to leave your comment.